Ooh. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a special broadcast from ILCA. My name is Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California. I am the CEO and founder of Ivy League Crypto Academy. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you are listening in from. I didn't know if I was going to be doing this tonight, but I'm excited. So, making the best of all worlds. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share suggestion, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. So, what are we doing tonight? Normally, at this type of time, I would be doing something called like a late night crypto talk or something for my crypto community. But there's a project that we have jumped on last month that was in stealth launch. It's now currently in pre-launch called Starvara, and our entry into this is through a company called Star Horizon. And I'm very, very excited about this. I am a video game enthusiast, plus networking, plus crypto and the metaverse. You put all that together, you have my full attention. So they just released their light paper and updated their website, and we're going to go into that deep tonight. I don't know how much we'll be able to cover, but I'm going to try as best I can to get everything in without me getting too excited and going off on tangents. I see Marty from Victoria, Texas. Welcome, Marty. I haven't seen you in a while. Randall Alvarado from Costa Rica. Tracy Owens from Maryland. Janelle from Colorado. Daryl Swan from the Lost Angels. Kenny Taylor from Los Angeles. DJ from Colorado. Jacqueline Briggs from St. Petersburg, Florida. Sonia Barnes from Plantation, Florida. Linda Wright from Virginia. Facebook user George from South Carolina. I'm going to go for as long as my voice will allow me. Adolph Hayes from Virginia. Welcome. Okay, so let me share screen. The first thing I will suggest that you guys do is take a look at the brand new website, starvara.com. So you should be able to see my screen here. So take a look at this website. Myself and my sister Marnita went through this the other day just to be familiar with it, and we were all excited and what this website is showing about what the Starvara world is like. And tonight, I am not putting a focus on the opportunity side, the business side of it. Tonight, my focus is just on the game itself, the game mechanics, because not only do I plan on participating from the networking side and making a lot of money, also as an investor, I actually want to play the game and I want to get all into this. So this is I like the website. I like the layout. I like the information that it's sharing. But then they also released this, the Starvara Litepaper. Now, this is not a white paper. They do have a white paper, which will be about the game economics, the economy, the nodes, the staking, and all that kind of stuff for their token, the Vara token. That's not what this is. This is a light paper about the game itself. So please understand that difference, the light paper. So let's jump into this. Introducing Starvara. So what is Starvara? You guys see the two videos that I played earlier that they've released so far? Starvara is a play-to-earn, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, which is an MMORPG built to support multiple blockchains. We believe that interoperability is key to bridging the gap between multiple worlds and providing a borderless, open-world experience for everyone. Players can choose which skills they wish to hone, which in turn allows them to develop and define their character and ultimately their place in the universe. This is going to be kind of the hardest thing that I'm going to do, is figuring out which class I want to be. I know Marnita's already got hers chosen. I have one class and I know I want to be, and then the other I'm kind of, because I'm going to have at least 2 characters in here. And I asked the question that once we choose a path, will we be able to swap out? And they said no. For each player, once you choose that path, that's the path you're on. So I want to be very careful and think about it, which path I want to choose. So who you become is your choice. From a rogue bounty hunter living on the outskirts to a corporate magnate dominating the starship industry. See, I'm on the business side. I want to be a corporate magnate dominating the starship industry because I am going to make a lot of money, not just from the networking side. I plan on making a lot of money from the game. When I was playing this one MMO, Matrix Online, I was very wealthy in the game, but it had limitations. I could not transfer that wealth from in the game to the real world. With Starvara, with the whole metaverse concept, now we're getting paid to play. I can transfer the wealth that I make in the game back into the real world. So I'm real excited about that. So all in-game economic value can be instantly withdrawn into relevant crypto wallets. All in-game assets can be withdrawn as ERC20, ERC721, or ERC1151. What that means is they can be withdrawn as tokens. They can also be withdrawn as NFTs. Starvara is the first MMO, and for those of you who are not gamers, you don't know that term. That means imagine a gaming world that has hundreds and thousands of players playing in the same world as you at the same time. Think about that. Not just 2 players or 3, but thousands on the same map as you. So Starvara is the first MMO role-playing game to create DeFi instruments for crypto investors to speculate on the in-game economy. So in other words, the people playing the game are going to be the ones driving the economy, driving the value of items. If you're going to sell something, there's got to be somebody willing to buy it. And if it's a rare item, then the more valuable it is. Users will be able to go short or long on derivatives through Starvara's dApp. That's not all. In the Starvara open world, Vara tokens also enable token holders to stake their tokens and gain a proportional profit share based on their stake. So if you are familiar with staking, that's letting your resources make money for you. So you can have your token sitting in a wallet doing nothing, just going up and down with the value of the token. Or you stake it and make money passively. Starvara features massively multiplayer real-time open world, AAA graphical and gameplay standards, robust and highly varied cosmetic item marketplace. Now, what makes Starvara unique? Beautifully handcrafted open world planets, advanced proprietary networking infrastructure that reduces server costs up to 100 times. That is going to be groundbreaking as well. I mean, there's going to be a lot of data that they're going to be able to run, and that means you don't have to have the best and fastest computer out there to be able to play the game. Highly advanced crypto layer, DeFi smart contracts. Users can speculate on in-game assets. Fully cross-platform. This is another big thing. Support PC, PS5, Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile. So I am actually going to play it on everything that I can. I've got the PC, PS5, my son's got the Xbox and Nintendo, and I've got mobile. So I'm going to try it on all the devices, including VR. Tokenomic system that allows players to play and earn without compromising the integrity of the game experience for traditional gamers. Highly customizable avatars give players infinite ways to express and distinguish themselves. In other words, there's not going to be two players who look exactly the same. In a lot of games, you see that as uh-oh, I took myself out. I turned my camera off. My bad. So basically, like in Matrix Online, you you can create a unique character, but there was only so many choices, and you ended up having a lot of people that ended up looking just like each other, wearing the same clothes, same face, same emojis, emotes. Like my son is always asking me money so that he can get new skin or dance emotes in Fortnite. And so, but here it's going to be infinite. You will rarely be able to see two players who look just alike. The Starvara in-game products, decentralized wallet solution, in-game trading exchange, DeFi speculation, trading instruments. So let's look at market and competitor landscape. Starvara occupies a unique position at the intersection of innovation and global technology companies, positioning itself to compete with established gaming leaders in both Web 2.0 and Web 3.0. So that's another thing. Okay, the game can't be crap, all right? The game has to be something that people who are not networkers, people who don't even know or care about crypto will want to play. So let's look at this competitive landscape. Web 2.0, you've got Final Fantasy, you've got Minecraft. Web 3 brings in VR and AI, Oculus, and artificial intelligence in Final Fantasy. Minecraft, Web 3. I don't know what these symbols are down there, what that means, but you've all heard of Final Fantasy. Well, if you're a gamer, you know about Final Fantasy. If you have kids, you know about Minecraft. I still don't understand this game. Both my sons play it. My youngest definitely, and they love it. And I'm like, what's the goal? I don't understand it, but highly successful game. Market Starvara will be positioned within traditional gaming market, loot box and cosmetic market, crypto gaming market, DeFi market, NFT market, virtual world markets for VR and AR, artificial intelligence, gaming as a service, and gaming as a platform. Starvara technology and products. Gameplay, blockchain technology, the Starvara bond and economy explained. So for gameplay, AAA levels of fidelity, open world metaverse, seamless, massively multiplayer technology, cutting edge games design. Starvara economic instruments. Through a variety of smart contracts and DApp offerings, we will provide tools that will allow investors and speculators the option to take a long or short positions on various GameFi assets. I like that term, GameFi. You know, you've got centralized finance, decentralized finance, and then game finance. So for the Vara token, it's like V-Bucks in Fortnite. Vara token is our primary ERC20 utility token, which means this is being run on the Ethereum blockchain. They will be tradable on exchanges and can be used to buy memberships, bonds in the Starvara open world. Derivatives, enabling crypto investors the ability to speculate on the value of the virtual in-game assets. This would allow investors to go long or short on virtual assets such as rocket fuel. Bond. The Starvara Bond is a tradable form of membership in the Starvara open world. Membership gives players premium access to the open world with exclusive access to planets and various features that are unavailable to free-to-play players. Okay, so I see. Like Fortnite, you don't have to pay to play. But if you want to take advantage of the extra stuff that it has, then you got to pay. So that's what it's called. Went from freemium to being able to pay for different access. Same here. So they're doing that freemium model. There's no cost for anybody to play. So whether it's PC or PlayStation or Xbox, you can download the game and start playing. But if you want to have access to all the cool features, then you pay. Like I'll give you another example. I used to play real hard Grand Theft Auto, GTA. And after years online, I stopped playing it and I kind of forgot about it. Then my cousin Marnita, my assistant, was telling me that she was playing it and that there's a whole lot of new stuff in it. So when I came back in, like I said, I don't like the grind, okay? And if you're a gamer, you know what that means. Go out there and run missions, and when you complete the missions, you get rewards, and then you use those rewards to buy stuff in the game. And there was they've got yachts, they've got new apartment buildings, they've got a new casino complex. So me, I don't like lines. To me, that's like waiting in line. I don't do lines. So they had an opportunity where you can use real world money to buy certain packs in the game so I don't have to do the grind. And that's exactly what I did. I know it was driving Marnita crazy, but I did it. I will spend $100 here, $200 there, buying packs in the game so that I can buy the cars, the clothes to get myself caught up. So there's that economy here as well. So there is an advantage if you do have access to resources that you can do a little bit more. But I like this. But that means if I'm buying from, I gotta buy it from somebody who's selling, which means you can make a lot of money. Okay. NFT. Players can turn in-game items into real-world assets, NFTs, enabling them to create real value from playing the game while truly owning their assets and items. And I have this debate with my youngest son all the time because he doesn't believe in NFTs. And he's only 15 years old. He doesn't have real world experience yet. And he's listening to on the network other little gamers his age talking about NFTs. And they look at it, they think it looks bad, like it's the man is controlling a system. They don't have a full understanding of it yet. And then I said, watch, the favorite game you guys play, Fortnite, is going to be dropping NFTs and stuff. This is going to be your future. He'll get it eventually when he grows up a little bit. But this is going to be a huge thing. I'm like, if you're spending money in the game, you don't own any of that stuff you're buying. You don't own the skins. You don't own the dance moves. You just paid for it. You can't take it off. What if you created something yourself? My oldest son loves to draw stuff. So what if you create something and then you put it in the game as an NFT and sell it? Now you're getting paid to play the game instead of you paying to play the game. This is a huge concept. I'm curious to see how big, or I know how big this is going to be. The right question is, how long will it take to really take off? And I know I'm going to make a lot of money off of this. You got to think of, if you haven't seen the movie Ready Player One yet, I would strongly urge and advise you see that movie, Ready Player One. In-game currency. Players can earn and spend in-game currency on items inside the Starvara universe. So this is V-Bucks in Fortnite. So you got Web 3.0, fiat and current crypto off-ramp. Starvara overcomes the poor gameplay limitations of the blockchain by creating a centralized virtual world. So this is important to know. I was looking at this with Marnita as well. This is not a decentralized game. In fact, they wouldn't be able to put this on the platforms like PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo unless it was centralized. You can't have complete decentralized because then the game would have to have a above MA rating, because now you got players that's able to do and create anything. You can't go that far. Still got kids playing. So the world itself is a centralized world, meaning it's still controlled by the Starvara team. But they've got decentralized on and off ramps, fiat and crypto. That's the Web 3.0 part of it that virtual games today don't have. Free-to-play environment, removing the barrier to entry, meaning anybody could play. There are some, I wouldn't call it metaverse games, but there are some blockchain games out there right now that people in other countries are making a full-time living on because other players like myself who don't like to grind will pay someone else to do it for them and will give them a percentage of whatever's being earned. But those are on paid games. People might pay a lot of money to get access to that, and people in those other countries don't have the money to create their own character to be involved. So you would rent out your character for other people to grind on, and you give them maybe 20 or 30% of the earnings. So it's a whole ecosystem. Here, anybody can play. There's no barrier to entry. So now you can do what I love, which is called earn your way up. I like that concept. Earn my way up. The Starvara bond. Bonds will be accessible via Vara through easy-to-use fiat and crypto on-ramps, allowing quick access in-game and directly into the Starvara open world. Every time a player buys a bond, it removes Vara from the liquidity pools and in turn creates upward pressure on the price of Vara. Bonds are pegged at $6.99 for a 14-day pass. Okay. Regardless of the price of Vara. Bonds are pegged at $6.99. So we're talking about a $7 14-day pass. So for the month, you're looking at a little bit more than about $15 for the month. All right, so that's almost like a subscription. That puts it in the same realm of if you've got a Netflix or Disney Plus, Peacock, whatever streaming service you're using. I want you to think about those streaming services, those platforms. How much money do you think they're making off of $9 a month or $20 a month or $15 a month for access? They're making billions. So I see what Starvara is doing here at about $15 a month, which for each individual, that's nothing. But what if you've got 1 million people doing $15 a month? Let me dream mode this out just a bit. Let's say you do have 1 million people at $15. That brings in $15 million a month just off of that alone. That's a good foundation. That's a good base. Okay. For every bond burned by users in exchange for premium membership, $3 is dedicated to the tokenomic model, where $1 is used to buy back and burn Vara tokens, and the other $2 is distributed to note. My head is blowing up right now. I see where the money's going. You're going to want to have Vara tokens and to stake them. Why? Because you're going to be able to get a percentage of all sales in the entire world by staking. Wow. All right. Characters, cosmetics, loot boxes, rarity, and drop rates. I'm gonna make millions with this. Take a look at the secret sauce behind Starvara's character creation, cosmetics, loot boxes, and rarity and drop rate models. And if you're not a gamer, you don't appreciate that there are things that are rare in game. And if you are able to get it, that sets you ahead of everybody else. So we got a loot box, gold jacket, headgear, custom pants, spaceship skins, and the space helmets. Character creation. That's another thing. Like Randall says, it's going to pay by itself if we work for it as a united team. See, I'm going to have a clan in this game. All right. When I was playing this one, Matrix, I was in charge of the largest machine clan, which was the bad guys in the game. We had more than 1,000 registered members in our clan, and about, I would say, 150, maybe 75 to 100 consistent active players at any given time. And as a unit, we were able to do things together, because if we work together, we're able to get the best loot drops, we're able to get the best items, we're able to do missions together. So you can play as a solo character, but if you have a unit and a team, you can get a whole lot more done and get wealthy much faster. I'm going to be doing the same thing. I probably might create 2 groups. I'll have one character that everybody knows me as Bitcoin Brandon, and I'm going to create the ILCA clan in the game. That's going to be more of a social group, because I'm going to be taking advantage of the social aspect of the game. Then I'm going to have another clan. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to name it. My last clan was called the Collective, and it excuse me, I will be under my gamer tag name, which you see on my wall right there. That's in my name in Japanese, but my gamer tag name is Sadakon, which means Brandon Ivey in Elvish. So that's going to be my serious gaming group. And that's going to be the one where we're trying to take over. All right. So some of you gamers will be a part of that, and some of you guys may not be. But I'm a hardcore gamer. So, are you still going to teach us how to be influencers? I'm not sure. What do you mean, Gina? Teach you how to be influencers? In what context? Are you talking about in the game and in business? A separate type of training? And Randall, we can have people around the world. Yeah. My clan, I had members in my clan all around the world. So there was members playing it 24/7 because the game never shuts down. That's another thing if you don't understand about an MMO. The world is open 24/7. 24/7. So this is a big thing, character creation. The character classes in Starvara will give players the opportunity to express their personal style in the open world or become a one-of-a-kind individual ready for galactic domination. 1,400 in-game assets. Do you understand how big that is? I think Matrix had 400 to 500 in-game assets. Maybe only down to maybe 200 in-game assets. 1,400. Our vast range of classy cosmetics will have you covered when it comes to customizing your avatar's look, be it headgear, legs, gloves, chest pieces, capes, or accessories. You'll be able to become anyone you want to be. At the top tier of every item, there's the possibility of unlocking ultra rare legendary cosmetics, like the highly coveted and collectible gold Starvara jacket. I will have a gold Starvara jacket. I'll tell you that now. Businesses or wherever. Yeah, yes, I will, Gina, be talking about how to be an influencer. I'm showing you how right now. One of the best, just real quick, the best way to become an influencer is to turn that camera on and start talking about whatever it is that you're passionate about every day. When you think about it, how often am I broadcasting? When you really think about it, every day except Friday. And now, most days, I'm broadcasting at least twice a day. So when you're broadcasting and you're putting yourself out there, talking about what you're passionate about, people will come to watch you burn. Even if you only have one person watching you, you've got to be consistent with it. And once you're consistent with it, your audience starts to grow and grow and grow and grow. That's how you become an influencer. So let's see here. Yeah, I will have the gold Starvara jacket. With all that said, cosmetics are a small part of our items, where the majority of them exist to enforce and enhance gameplay. 15 loot box drops. Starvara will announce monthly and quarterly drops of cosmetic loot boxes with a high chance of obtaining rare and mythic items. Now, when you see this monthly and quarterly, this is not a game that you're going to be able to beat. Okay. In an MMO open world, it is always evolving. I played this game for years. On our 4th year, there was still stuff in the game that we explored for the very first time. New updates, new in-game events, like your kids that play Fortnite. I still don't understand how the seasons work, because my son says, "Oh, a new season's getting started," or "I need money because there's an in-game event taking place this weekend," and it doesn't happen all the time. So this is going to be a long-term play, which means if you set yourself up to make passive income with this, the longer it goes, the bigger you can get, the more money you can make on a consistent basis. So loot boxes. So monthly and quarterly drops of cosmetic loot boxes with a high chance of obtaining rare and mythic items. These items will allow you to present yourself as a galactic fashion icon in the Starvara universe. Oh, I know that's going to be Marnita right there. She's going to have her character walking around in the best looking outfits. What about the nodes? And we were just hearing about the nodes this past week. I strongly would suggest, if you can, to be able to own at least one node, because that's going to have a huge impact on the game mechanics. The Starvara universe requires heavy power usage to power the intricate and expansive infrastructure binding the warp gates and travel portals. The node access pack includes a Vara node token that unlocks the earn feature and makes you eligible for rare cosmetic drops. I'll be doing a special series once I fully understand how these nodes working, because like I said, I'm not just playing to play. I'm playing to make money. And a key component is going to be these nodes, and there's limited, only 25,000 of them. When you've got millions of people playing the game, only 25,000 nodes available. You want to be one of the node holders. Do we need crypto to buy? Right now, you need crypto. They said that they're going to look for fiat on-ramps probably next month, but right now you need crypto. Rarity and drop rates model. With the aim of incentivizing an entirely user-driven demand and supply economy, Star Horizon's rarity model for our product and loot box drops is a game changer. The multi-tiered rarity model creates a huge disparity between the chances of common, rare, and legendary items dropping. So rarity. Okay, so this just means what's the chances of, if you're out there doing missions, that this would drop? Gold is a 0.0033% chance. So if you get this, that's rare. And then you've got basic. So basic drops, 41% chance you're going to get a basic drop. 105 items of that, common 64, uncommon 46. So yeah, I'm looking for these. The gold, legendary, and mythic, especially gold and legendary. Spaceships, planets, and raids. Okay. This is another class that you want to pick in the game that's going to allow you to take advantage of this. You've got the pirate class, then you've got the pilot class as well. And there's an ecosystem based on that. This is where I need to learn more so I can determine properly which arc and way my character is going to go. Because I definitely want to have one character that is all about the money. And then another character that's strictly a badass. That when people see me, you know, they know I'm about my business and leader of my clan. All right, spaceships, planets, and raids. 48. Oh, wow. 48 customizable spaceships. So you might be rare to see spaceships that even look alike. Space travel between planets, mid-air battles, space stations, traverse the solar system. Starvara offers a range of high-end, superior galactic fighting ships, as well as more humble options like asteroid trawlers or broken-down fishing vessels. All of these ships are equipped to handle the vast and expansive Starvara open world. I'm going to have a freaking fleet of these. 5 to 100 raids. Raids can have a participant count ranging from 5 to 100. Take anywhere from 40 minutes to 3 hours to complete. Okay, so in other words, you're not going to be able to do a raid by yourself. It's like a mission. And in the mission, you've got to, conquer certain things. If you have a team, you have a better chance of success and it can happen quicker. But we're talking about a team that's dedicated to putting in a 3 hours to complete. Oh, this is why you have a clan. Have a difficulty level that can vary from low to extremely high and offer increasing rewards per raid with higher difficulty. So this might be something that you schedule. So let's say, for example, you'd be like, all right, clan, we all get home from work. For those of you that work, eat your dinner. We're gonna start a raid at about 9 p.m. and it's gonna go from 9 p.m. to midnight. And you set aside those hours. That's what you're doing. But there's a high chance you might fail. But if you win, then you all get the special loot. That's why it pays to be a part of a group. Have a group. For those of you that are gamers know what I'm talking about. The game will launch with 5 raids, and we will consistently expand the game and add new raids. So my clan, we're definitely going to be doing this because this is where you're going to get the rarest loots. And we'll be having raid campaigns too. 100 planets. This is where I said think of Ready Player One. We'll be utilizing the best teams of devs, builders, animators, character designers, and advisors to bring the Starvara world to life. We have a large focus bringing a premium look and feel to our virtual world and give the crypto gamers a real AAA game they deserve. AAA is top tier. That's Grand Theft Auto type graphics type stuff. The Starvara open world, 20 solar systems. The Starvara open world is composed of multiple solar systems separated into 3 segments that are under the jurisdiction of various factions. So that's another thing I'm going to have to figure out. Which faction am I going to be? When I play, I'm never the good guys. All right. When I play games, I'm always the bad guy because there's more opportunity there. See, everybody comes in. They want to be the superhero. They want to be the good guys. So that always has more players. But the bad guys, meaning there's more opportunity for you because it's a smaller group. So yeah, I gotta find out, okay, which one would be considered the bad guys, or does that even matter? So we've got the Nanomach Federation, the Sons of Man, and the Ona Outlaws. Well, the fact Outlaws right there has got my attention. Each of these factions rules different parts of the airspace, each with its own unique laws and rules. In the center lies Hell's Corridor, a hostile and dangerous airspace where the Ona outlaws reside and fight for survival. Yeah, I'm liking that one even more. No one is safe from their ravages. Friends and enemies, beware. You are now entering the constantly expanding Starvara universe. Okay. Starvara team and management. With years of combined experience in both gaming and blockchain, the Starvara team is successfully bringing these mammoth industries together in a world first. So the founding team, you guys have been on the presentations. You've seen Dominic, Wynn, Paul. I don't remember if Paul's been on there. I don't think I've seen Josh. Seen Rob, the non-executive chairman, co-founder, Greg Stevens, Mike Saunders, Nick. We see Nick all the time. Nick Vandenberg, Dylan McKenzie. Dylan was on just yesterday, right? I don't think so. Craig Stack, Francois Van Heaver, and Nina Esterman, plus 20 core team members. All I know, and I already put them on notice, I will be in the beta. I'll be in the alpha before even beta. Put me in the game as soon as possible. High-level look into the Starvara rollout. So roadmap. Okay, so we've got right now we are in first quarter 2023. So second quarter, game MVP and exchange launches. E3 Expo. This is going to be in Los Angeles. I will be at that one. The expo here in LA at the Convention Center. GamesCon Expo, the third quarter. Alpha launch, fourth quarter. So the end of this year, there will be an alpha launch. So I am going to be, not try, I'm calling them up, put me in. The alpha launch, fourth quarter. Rage Expo in the fourth quarter. We've got beta launch, first quarter. I will be there as well. That'll be a year from now. E3 Expo, I'll be at that one again. Game launch, PC and console. So again, this is not being rushed. This is not like it's launching next month. You guys are hearing about this at the beginning. When Matrix came out, I was on the beta of this. So in fact, I was before beta. We found out about it, and all they had was an online community. And it was, I don't know, 3 months. All we had was a website and a forum. And it was there that we started talking to each other, making friends. We actually started creating our own lore for the game before we even got to beta. And every now and then they would start releasing images to us. And we would get excited about the latest image drop. When we start learning more about the stories in the game, different things you could do, they would start dropping little video clips of in-game fighting. We would already start building our clans. We started building out our own websites per clan, separate from, it was a whole world. Then we got into beta. And I have to say, after 4 or 5 years of playing, the beta was the most exciting time. And we didn't have to pay for it at that time. Beta, because we helped to design the game, find out all the glitches, and help report the glitches that we find in the game and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, beta is not even until a year from now. So we will have a huge organization before then, just taking advantage of all of this. Then we've got the console launch. So yeah, I'm going to have a beast of a PC. I'm going to play this on too, as well as the VR stuff. Game launch mobile devices, third quarter of 2025. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, we covered that. Mobile launch, third quarter 2025. Look at this. I love the way this looks. This is not crypto voxel style, Roblox style, Minecraft style. They're making it to be realistic looking. So get ideas about your characters. Game economic and token issuance. VARA will be unlocked in a predetermined schedule, which lasts for 72 months from the public sale. Predetermined schedule will last for 72 months from the public sale. VARA token allocation table. Okay, I'm going to need to study this a little bit more, but I'll wait till the white paper comes out. Allocation and unlocks. VARA will be unlocked in a predetermined schedule that lasts 72 months from launch. The total supply will never exceed, how many tokens we got here? 1.3 billion. Oh, that's so that means that this token could possibly in price go up to a couple $100 a token. Best maybe $50, $75 a token. So I would strongly suggest you get your hands on as many VARA as you can and sit on them. Give me 1 second. It's still a little bit, not a little bit, I'm a lot under the weather. I'm fronting with all you right now, making this happen. The expected issuance of VAR is expected to be slightly lower than the unlock schedule. The play to earn and create to earn allocations will not be issued until the game is ready for a growth phase, even if the tokens are unlocked. Starvara VARA token. VARA is the primary native token of the project. VARA can be used as a means of payment for subscription access to the service. I like that term there, subscription access. I wonder if there's going to be a monthly subscription. I think if they design it right, that's where we saw that, maybe up to $15 a month. In addition to the subscription and items, which example planets, will only be available on the primary markets against VARA. And specifically, in-game operations will also require VARA. Okay, so everything's going to be run by the VARA ecosystem. The VARA token is used directly or indirectly as a tailor-made governance token in the Starvara Galactic Council. In the future, additional practical utilities will be built around VARA tokens. For example, VARA pay to a moderator with access to certain content, hosting own tournaments. I love that. One of the big things that we did in our MMO, you have the game developers will create in-game events, but then we, the players, can also create in-game events. And we went so far, not just fighting in-game events. We created talent shows, fashion shows. What other type of things do we do? Anything that you can think of, we created as an in-game event between the players. We will put up money. We put up dual tournaments, and it was a theme for that. Best dressed clan. Content creators. Starvara governance tokens, subscription. Content creators in the Foundry will be rewarded with VARA tokens. The VARA will be paired on the secondary market with all the other tokens of the Starvara ecosystem. Projected VARA dollar price versus months. Okay. So you're projecting it coming out at about less than 10 cents. And you're looking at going up more than 40 cents. So let's dream mode this out. Those of you that were on the Gala project know when you were mining the Gala tokens from the nodes, they came out at like 0.003 cents. So if this comes out at 8 cents, let's say you've got $1,000 worth at 8 cents. You have 12,500 VARA tokens. And then you sit on it. Now, I don't know the timeline on this. And is this, let me see, what do they mean by here? $147, $776. Monthly ROI. What? Per node? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, first, let me look at the token. 12,500 tokens. And let's say it goes to 41 cents. Your 1,000 just grew to $5,125. But the node itself, projected monthly revenue, monthly ROI versus per node monthly revenue. Monthly ROI, monthly revenue per node. One node can be generating $776 a month. I'm going to need about 5 of those. What if I had five nodes at 776.02? That's $3,880 a month, no matter what I do. Each node is $2,500 right now. 5 times 2,500. So that means I pay about $12,500 to get me 5 nodes. And then 5 times 776 again, 0.02. That comes out to 3,880 times 12. So that's $46,000 a year income on a game by having 5 nodes. What if I get 10? 10 nodes, that's 25K. So if I spend 25K on 10, and then those 10 nodes, I'm just, as a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor, nor am I guaranteeing anything. I'm in dream mode right now. I get 10 nodes at $2,500 a piece. That's $25,000, right? Dollars to spend. So 10 times 776.02. That gives me $7,760 a month times 12. That's $93,000 a year. That's a full-time income. $10 nodes. Huh. Now, again, there's no guarantee of any of this. I'm getting more excited right now. The VAR token will be limited to a total supply of 1.3 billion tokens. During the first phase, all VAR tokens will be minted and locked or dispatched following the current issuance plan, either by the Dubai-based entity Starvara Ltd. Technical aspects. The key points regarding the technical aspects of the VARA are as follows. ERC20 compatible token built on Ethereum. Limited supply for 18 decimals. Okay. So this is where they're at. This is going to get more into the white paper stuff when that comes out. Seed sale, private sale, Star Horizon. So yeah, I'm going to get a whole bunch of our tokens, but I'm also going to get nodes. Starvara lore. Okay. I think I already played this one at the beginning for you guys that came on early. Old Earth is a distant memory. Overpopulated. Let's make sure. I'm going to see which video this is. I was not subscribed to this channel. Starvara Official. Only 5 subscribers? Hey, you guys can be the first to subscribe, but you will want to subscribe to this channel. This is their official channel. Let me take a look at it. So they've got 3 videos on here so far. Pre-promotional launch exclusive. Yeah, I saw this one. I didn't see this one. Let me make sure you guys are able to hear this. Let me stop sharing for a second. Share screen. Yeah, share audio as well. Entire screen. Share system audio. All right, let's take a look at this one. 30-some seconds. It's a loot box. The no pack. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit more excited by this. Post the link. I actually can't. What you want to do is on YouTube, go to just look up Starvara Official, and you'll see their official channel. Since I'm streaming on Facebook, YouTube, it won't allow me to post a link on here. Okay. Old Earth is a distant memory. Overpopulated and utterly depleted, the fate of mankind lay in escaping our dying home world. Humanity was spared from extinction by a marvel of engineering, the exochip. Invented by Earth's most innovative thinkers, this groundbreaking piece of nanotechnology was able to interface with biological organisms. Its primary function, it gave humans the ability to adapt to any environment quickly. With these new superhuman powers, humanity could now not only survive the industrial hellscape of old Earth, but also thrive on a myriad of alien worlds that were once entirely inhospitable. Even the cold depths of outer space held no barrier to life, as the exochip could adapt to zero atmosphere. The doors to the galaxy had suddenly been flung wide open, and humanity spread across the stars. Now, millennia later, okay, so we're getting a good timeline here. That's what, 1,000 years later? Humans have evolved into bona fide transplanetary species, spreading across the galaxy in ever-expanding waves of exploration and colonization. Unfortunately, the same hunger for resources and wealth that doomed our home world continues to drive us to find and exploit the riches of the galaxy. As Agent Smith would say, humanity spreads like a virus. But with great strides have come greater dangers. Greed, hunger for power, and ideology still divide our species, forever throwing it into conflict with itself. Currently, the galaxy finds itself embroiled in a conflict that has been raging for 8 centuries, the Starvara Galactic War. It has pitted multiple factions across the galaxy against each other in a constant fight for territory, resources, and survival. 3 major contenders have come to the fore in this endless conflict. The Nanomac Federation has roots that reach back to old Earth. Upon the innovation of the exochip, Nanomac Industries invested heavily in humanity's exploration and settling of distant worlds, and exerted tyrannical control on its new holdings. In the centuries that followed the loss of old Earth, Nanomac turned itself into a fully fledged political power on a galactic scale, giving birth to the Nanomac Federation. It is led by a power-hungry conglomerate of autocrats who are only interested in self-enrichment through the exploitation of their subjects and whatever resources they can extract. They are a case study of the worst human nature has to offer. Because of the Federation's tyrannical greed and nefarious exploitation of precious resources, the Starvara Galaxy needs a hero, and needs it now. Some believe that the hero we need is walking among the rebellion, a group of anti-authoritarian renegades. Nanomech Federation historians have dubbed them the Dragnir Rebels, but today they refer to themselves simply as the Sons of Man. Fearsome fighters and anarchists, the rebels are steadfast and relentless in imposing their beliefs of law, order, and liberty across the Starvara Galaxy. So this seems to be the good guys, you would think here. They will fight tirelessly to keep their home world pristine and out of the clutches of the Federation. So the Federation seems to be the corporate, just looking out for money type at all costs. The Sons of Man is closer to like we want to preserve mankind, humanity, the good of man. They don't want the government on them. So they will fight tirelessly to keep their home worlds pristine and out of the clutches of the Federation. While the Federation and Rebellion have made their home on polar opposite ends of Starvara. So think that's almost like in Star Wars, you've got the rebels and you got the Galactic Federation of planets with the Emperor. So while the Federation and Rebellion have made their home on polar opposite ends of Starvara, the Ona outlaws lurk in Hell's corridor in between, the deadliest zone of all. The corridor is unpatrolled and lawless. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be. And unwelcoming to unwary visitors. Dare to pass through, and the outlaws will pitilessly pillage you for all that you're worth. If they don't get you, there are other hazards that might. Mysterious and hostile, a legion of psychic fighters have also come to call Hell's Corridor their home. That's the psychic clan. They wield terrifying psychic powers that are a danger to any that would cross them. What their end goals are is unknown, but one thing is for certain. They will not tolerate trespassers. While not officially allied, the Ona outlaws and psychic fighters coexist in the Badlands of Hell's Corridor. How long can the tenuous situation between them last? Yeah, I know where I'm going to be. All right. And then just access to Starvara. And it just goes back to the beginning. Okay. So let me stop sharing the screen. Stop. Oh, my cam's on there. So that is reading the light paper of Starvara. I hope you guys get a better look at what this game is going to be all about. I am extremely excited to be a part of this and to play it. I can't wait. And I plan on being a part of everything in this. And I want to make a lot of money from this, from the networking side, but also from the game mechanics as well. And I'm going to get my hands on a lot of nodes. Just think about that. I showed you the economics of it. All right, that is my time up. I need to get back in bed, and I will see you guys. Nothing happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is Super Bowl Sunday. I will be back on Monday. So those of you that's part of my ILCA community, you already know what's happening, what's up. I hope you guys learned from this and enjoyed it like I did. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.